full-blown Rolex lover boy?
I am Wolfgang. I am a full-blown Rolex lover boy. Happy Friday, Chaz. How you doing, man?
Doing great. Happy Good Friday.
Yeah,
Passover to all those who observe, and
we're celebrating. Yeah,
it's good
observing. I
to
guess it's
good.
I guess it's observing, right? It's not really celebrating.
I guess it's kind of both. I guess. I guess it depends on somebody's perspective, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's a good day. It was a good day, and
Mhm.
had a good evening with the family. So it's
Yeah,
good to be on here with you.
yeah. Good to have you on here, and we are being joined by Amin, who's
Oh, the
it's very
champ is
cold.
back.
It's very cold there, isn't it?
Hey guys, yeah,
He's wearing, yeah, I got my sweatshirt on,
yeah.
but yeah,
I was late for the show. I just grabbed the first thing I saw and ran down to my cold basement.
I
okay,
told Rob the star comes in at the last minute. That's
yeah,
just the way it
totally,
is, you know.
totally comes in at the last minute. But you're here, and that's
We're
great.
live. We're on the air here.
Oh, we're totally on.
We
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
we are
We're
live.
live. We're live. Um, Chaz, what do you got on wrist tonight?
Wearing the
Oh yeah,
in
I
honor
love
of
this one.
Bobby Leg still loves
What a
German
beauty.
watches.
Yeah,
Um,
oh,
I've
that's
got
beauty.
the Zen 103 Classic 12, and
Just beautiful.
yeah,
Every time I see it, I think about how I messed that one up.
it is one of my all-time favorite Zens, and
Mm,
I love everything about it.
that's great. It's a great watch. It's great. I got to, thanks to you, I got to handle it for a week or two and did a little review on it. Great watch. Ahmed, what do you got on?
I got my RGM.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
very nice. Let me give a little solo layout look there.
Wow.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah. Hey man, great
Absolutely.
review on the kettlebars.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. A lot of kind friends and encouragement, and
Yeah, you still
much
got it, man.
appreciated.
You still
It was
got it.
good.
I like
Thanks.
how you're able to navigate from the computer screen to the other camera. I mean, I don't even know how. I got to ask you how you do that. I don't even know how you do that. Or what kind of interface software you're using for it.
Be happy to share. I use OBS. Do you
Okay.
use OBS? Yeah.
No, I don't use OBS, but
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Good stuff. And I got my
Oh,
discontinued
Sweet.
um Air King.
the air
Uh
legs.
the the air legs. Yeah, the air legs. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it was I mean, I was doing a lot of yard work today, so I wasn't wearing this, although I could have, but I mean, I just wasn't. And I was wearing the John Mayer actually. I wear that G-Shock when I'm, working out now. I like it. I actually kind of
I
like
like it too.
it. Okay, well, let's say hello to some people, and then we'll get into the kind of the theme tonight. Um, First off, hey, Hobby Bobby is here. I'm really hoping for there'll be some live buying. Whoa, I mean, I don't know, but we're gonna be looking at some stuff. Um, B-Dev is here. Hey, Steve is here. Time Hell. Bill K, what is going on? Hey, Dan is here. What's up, Danny? Peter C, Kevin S. Hey, Wilson, what's going on? Hey, Chris from the Washown. Hey, peeps, wearing his Doxa 300 sub 300T Pro and loving it. Awesome. Hey, Young Excellency is here. Where is he? Right there he is. Hey, calling from all the way from Atlantic, Canada. Dave DeSandro, what is going on? How are you, sir? Pale Horse is here. What's up, Pale Horse? Hey, my man Nerio is in Omega Heaven lately. Speedmaster, then a Seamaster. He just picked up the strap for it, the rubber strap, the other day. We gotta one of these days. I'm gonna have him on, and he went from like, you know, not thinking about watches to like buying a couple of Omegas in 2 weeks. Man. Bill K is here. What's going on? Hey, Average Joe is here. Deech is here. Brownie, what's up, man? Kevin S is here. God, let's buy some watches. Whoa, what? I don't know. We're just gonna do some online shop. It doesn't mean I don't think we're necessarily gonna buy anything. But anyway,
I think that's how the A-listers do it now,
yeah,
Rob. They just they see a nice watch and say, if you guys want me to buy this, just pony up.
no, 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 no. That's not what we did. That's not what we did. The Kilos review was like The Irishman. So was it long? I mean, I think it was. I think that's what he means by that.
It could be. It could be.
It
No,
was not long.
It
It
was.
was.
I don't do short reviews.
yeah, no, but
Well,
I like it. But it's very informative though. Like it doesn't feel like it's long. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm having a conversation with you.
oh,
You're just doing most of the talking, and I'm doing the listening, and it was great. I don't know. I mean,
it's the only way I know how to do them. So
yeah.
I'm sure
Um,
once I turn the ads on, I'm sure it gets to be pretty long, right? It's I left the ads off for the first couple of days.
yeah,
I think if you were going to watch a 25-minute, it's 25 minutes without ads. I think if YouTube starts putting ads all over the place, that probably gets unwieldy.
yeah. I suppose wearing the Gong jeans Black Saturday doesn't mean it's gone. Hey Thomas, what's going on? What is hobby about we? Jesus. So we just give money and at the end you buy something. Is that dude? That's bananas. That is bananas, man. What the hell you doing? Well, thank you. That's now I feel like I have to. Now I feel like I have to. You know that? Like
He's
now
turning
like
the screws on you, Rob.
this is and then you're jumping in on this, dude.
We got it. I mean, it's just a little seed for your future adventure there. So
I
Scott,
like it. I like it.
no, don't encourage. Hi Scott, how you doing? Damn well played, Hobby Bobby. Um, Roy the Tiger's here. Hey, thanks, upvoting. Thank you, appreciate it, guys. Hey, all. AC Klein Hermes Slim de Hermes. My French is terrible. On wrist tonight.
it's
Good
a
looking
beautiful
watch.
watch.
Really good looking watch for sure. Geez, oh no. Hey Joe, what's going on? How you doing? What's up, buddy? Okay, KR Joy, hello. Thanks for joining us. And Big Wrist is here. What's going on? And Thomas, Ken Spears here, all the way from Pittsburgh. Yeah. Okay. So like had a conversation with some of you guys today, and I told myself, I'm gonna give online perusing a break today, right? I'm just gonna like I'm just gonna set it aside. I'm kind of like the watch hobby, the watch game is kind of getting to me a little bit, and I think I'm just gonna you know just turn off the computer today, right? Well, I mean that didn't really last that long, right? Because at noon on Fridays, it seems like it's like a kickoff, right? For a bunch of us, we get together and Toppers usually puts out something, right? Um, all their new stock for the week in regards to used watches. And usually they have a pretty good selection, right? I mean, wouldn't you agree? I mean, we kind of look at it. I mean, this is not the only place that we look at, right? I mean, there's other places, right? And so, was there anything here, Chaz, today that I mean, you could see some of this stuff is already sold, right? And
Yeah.
you get it, and then you have a 10% discount code. Was there anything like you in particular saw
Oh yeah.
on here
Yeah.
today?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
CQ. I
yeah,
mean, that particular version. I like the big date version, which
yeah, yeah, yeah.
is more money, but that was an excellent deal. And it didn't last long.
No,
So
no. So you
um,
with that 10% off, you're looking at like around 6,100
right,
for this watch.
right. And I think that's quite a substantial savings from the retail price. And CQ is just a beautiful watch. I like I like it a lot. I have a friend that I think Wolfie's got a CQ,
Yeah,
and
he's got the big date,
got the
and
big date.
I think is it a two tone? Does it have gold? I'm not
I'm not
really.
sure. I know it. I know it's. I think it's black. Um,
Yeah.
but
Now,
I don't.
would you say that this is a good deal?
I would think it was a good deal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. And say Dib too. Hey Dib, what's going on? Um, did you guys see that or no? I
No, I didn't.
didn't.
I missed it. Oh yeah, I see it now.
Okay.
I see it.
All
I
right.
see it.
So unfortunately, I can't do any animation. I mean, any kind of voiceover with that because it won't allow me. But anyway, all right, okay.
It
Um,
was a dib deal.
93% condition now. I think from what we can tell, that's pretty good, right? I mean, they kind of like say it's 93, but it's actually probably closer to 100. The bracelet's 87. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a good deal, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's solid. I
Um,
thought the tag was another solid deal.
oh, this one here.
The yeah. I you know as I was going through it, I thought that's not going that's not going to last long,
Yeah,
and it didn't. It went quickly. Another solid deal. I think it's a great. That's a great value in a
yeah,
chronograph. If you want a chronograph that's got a lot of history, I mean, uh, we need Paul in here to give us a good tag, uh, sales pitch. But solid watch, great value. I think that's deal, a dib deal for sure.
yeah. Absolutely. Um, I saw a couple of watches here too. Ahmed, did you see anything on toppers today that you liked?
I like that your Urashi Seiko, um, the calendar watch all the way at the right
This
for
one right here.
14.99. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, still there. I mean,
Yeah. It's good look. It's I think a pretty good deal. Nice watch. Um, yeah, still there. The Anordain went like immediately,
yeah, yeah.
which was I think
I
that one's a little small, but
If we could just hang out here for a second. I've
mm,
heard you. I think I've heard you talk about not necessarily this particular
mm,
account, this particular watch, but
mhm.
another Seiko Presage Urushi, right? I mean, like they're
They have some enamel dials, and then
yeah,
they got this Urashi, and I think they all involve some kind of craftsmanship and human touch, and for the prices they go for, there's some intrinsic value.
yeah. And speaking of that Anardane, yeah, this is like a $1,700 watch, I think.
Yeah,
Um, and 899, you get it for what, an 810 with the discount. 94% condition on the bezel and on the strap, which basically means it's
means
pristine.
perfect, and it's from a company that's closed to orders or has like a 2-year delay on orders
Oh
right now.
yeah. And look, I mean,
Makes no
I
sense, right? You can't buy them, so we'll make it cheap.
right, right. And I've had this watch, not this particular watch, but this model with that burnt orange sunburst, the Fume. And it's a beautiful, beautiful watch. It's on the small side, but I like it better. I like the Anardane, this Model 2, a little bit more than I do the Model 1. I think they're Model 1 and Model 2.
Hmm.
And yeah, I mean they're both nice. The both models are nice, but this one, I don't know. There's something about this the case. It was very. It reminded me of like a spaceship. It was just really really awesome. Both watches awesome.
Yeah,
Um,
cool watches.
yeah, but beautiful watches. And you got this Endurance Pro here, and
I like that one.
yeah, for like 2,500. Look at this
Yeah, it's not.
95% condition. Great color. I think Amin had this at one point, right?
Yeah, I
Um,
think so.
I mean, this is
That
definitely this is
yeah, that
definitely a
one
good
was
deal.
yeah, it was tempting. I think I think that's a neat model. And I think yellow is Breitling's official color. I've always thought when I go back, if I go back and get another Breitling, I'd like to get something with yellow. So this
Yeah.
would have been a good deal for sure.
Very, 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 very. Man, it's a very cool watch for sure. Let's scroll down further over here, and yeah, I mean, like, I got this is the one. This is the one that really has got my attention, right? Now I know. I mean, I'm a fan of Zen, but this is a discontinued 756, the Diapal, in really, really good condition. And I believe if I'm wrong, please somebody in the chat correct me. But I believe the Diapal, it's a type of it's a model where like there's whatever parts they're using, um, they do not require like oil or lots of oil, and so your servicing is not going to be as often. And I think it has like those anti-magnetic properties and whatnot associated with
Right.
it. And man, for just over $1,700, mm, this this one to me is it's a good deal. Yeah, Deb, thank you. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I agree with you. That is a good deal.
This may have been the deal of the whole drop. If you're a Zen fan, I think and you're right on the. As far as I understand it, it's a instead of using the rubies on the movement, they use the diamond pallets or something. I forget what exactly they're called, but I think that's what the dipal represents, and it reduces the need for oils. So the movement it's supposed to go way longer between servicing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you had it right.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, I've seen. So I wanted to check and see, and you don't really see too many on the pre-owned market. There was one that sold around 8 months ago, a little bit older. This one says it was purchased in January of 2021. I don't know. I thought they discontinued that watch before, so I don't know if this is like a second owner or not. I could be wrong. But the one that I saw um, that sold 8 months ago, whatever, on Watches Seek for 1,700 was over 10 years old. So, um, man, this one is like super, super tempting. Let me catch up to um, the chat here. AZ Klein saying and to do it with the, I mean to buy it, not do it with the Seiko. Just, you know what I mean. Let's see here. Hobby Bobby saying, got my wife reasonably interested in watches with Anardane, and now she has both models. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Bobby, say orange again. Did I orange? Did I not say it right? Um, Wolfgang saying, gotta admire Amin, stopped paying heating bill for watch purchases. A legend. Yeah. Young Excellency, buy that Zen, great watch, no lubricant escapement. That's I think some sort of diamond dust. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fat watch, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm not really. That doesn't deter me. It's okay to Zen on a live stream TV. So okay, so you guys are encouraging me. Okay, I get it. Constant, Amin is quiet. Watch out for him. He is likely knee deep in a website getting ready to buy a Chinese tourbillon.
I've been trying to buy a watch. I had to go get my phone to like a Apple account verification, but it's not working, and I'm being foiled.
You're really trying to buy a watch?
I was actually that's why I got up and left to get my iPhone to try to buy a watch, and it's not working.
From the site?
No, from Bai, Japan.
Okay, so let's finish toppers.
Yeah, sorry.
before we started, Chaz was like, "Are we gonna go into Bai?" And I'm like, the navigation is a little bit wonky, but I'll let you pull that up, Amin. Um, let's see here. It's a it's a $1,900 watch. Take a chance if you don't like it. It's a $1,900 watch. True, but when you say that often and do that, buy those watches over and over again, it adds up for sure. Um, didn't Bobby just buy an almost identical watch?
Some
I
similarities for sure.
with my Damasco.
With the 856, I think he's saying.
Oh, well, the 856 is the 756 is a chrono, right?
Yeah,
And the
just the
85,
styling. There's like, yeah,
yeah, it
they're
looks,
different.
yeah, yeah. I would totally rock. I've been digging that 756 for a really long time. So it sounded funny the first time when I said orange. Okay, gotcha. It's happening. It's about to go down. Okay, Apple software stopping Ahmed from making a mistake. Diamond Dogs, nice lasso reference for sure. Um, okay, so let's keep going here with toppers. So I mean, since I'm an owner of the Air King, this piqued my interest, and they
Hmm.
had it on for almost 11. I think with the 10%, um, it's just under 10, right? So like 9,800, 9,900. 3-year-old Air King, 89% condition, which is probably still in great shape. The bracelet's in 94. Um, and so close to 10 grand for a
Didn't last
3-year-old.
long either.
Didn't last long either. Um, yeah, not too shabby. Um, look, with toppers, I think I think this was a really good release this week.
Mm.
Sometimes they're it's not great, but most times it's pretty good. I would say. We got a two-tone Rolex here, Submariner date for about 21,000. So that's probably going to be like around 19,000, right? Um, not bad, I guess. Depending on the condition, 94%. That's good. January just bought in January.
Brand new.
Yeah, brand new. I mean, it might be a little bit high for this one. If it was the bluesy, it might be a different story. Um, Rolex Explorer 2. This is one of your favorites, right, Chaz?
Yeah, love that
Um,
model.
look, 84%. So I mean, not pristine.
Right?
Uh,
It's a 4-year-old watch. It's
for almost
probably
a
in,
4-year-old, yeah,
yeah,
86%. So that's 13. So around 11.7.
not
That's
bad.
pretty good. That's not bad. I
Yeah.
mean, not that bad on the sell side. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Let's see here. Don't give all the secrets on the stream. If you want an Air King, I know a guy. Don't pay market. Cheap. Yeah, very cheap. Right, Dib? Would you say, Dib, it is a good deal? I think so. I think so.
Yes.
Um, hey, Nilo. Thanks for joining us. Romy's celebrating my new Tudor steel and gold chrono for 4,500 on a bun, way better than I thought. Awesome. I like those two tones on the Tudor on those chronos. Very, very cool. Um, yeah, Dib wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I was just trying to have a little fun with you know with Deb. Um, Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is the Hesselite version, right?
Hmm. I think it's the previous generation.
Previous generation, yeah. So 4,500.
Yeah, not bad.
And let's go to page number
They had
2.
the SNR 029 049 that the bottom right, that spring drive limited edition SNR 05. I own that watch, not
Oh,
that
that's
particular
right. Yeah.
one, but
Yeah.
this is a solid dib deal right there. Those watches usually sell close to retail once you paid for them.
What's retail on these?
I think 50, 54, 55.
Okay, so minus 4,800 minus 480, so you're looking close to a $500 discount, so a little over 4,200.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a good represents a good deal, I think.
Yeah.
It's an amazing watch. Titanium. The dial is one of the most beautiful dials I've ever owned. Still miss that watch. It went. It got. It helped me get another watch though. So, and I think I got back basically what I paid for it
Yeah.
when I let it go. Great watch.
Nice. Hey, Flippin, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Hey, Bobby, what's up? Did someone say Speedy? Yeah, we're just talking a little Speedy here. Let's go over here. How's this Grand Seiko? Is this a good price for a Grand Seiko?
I'm
This
not really.
GMT
Dib would probably know better than me.
or Kevin? Yeah.
Or Kevin. Kevin also keeps up with. I think that's probably about the going price for that model. That's kind of the way I look at it. But if it's here by now, it's not just a screaming deal.
Yeah.
You know.
True.
But I think that's probably a fair price.
This Chronomat sold pretty quickly today. I noticed.
That's a hot color.
Yeah.
I think that color's been that variation is pretty hot.
Yeah. 8100. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. So Amin, we've kind of sort of discovered for ourselves a new site, right? A third party kind of site for Japanese.
Yeah, should we not go here or it's okay?
No, we can go as long as you
Okay.
navigate. If you want to pull it up, it's just
Yeah, so this Dan, our friend Dan told us about this, and basically it's a site that lets you buy from Japan sites like Yahoo Japan, and it handles the shipping for you, handles the process, the buying and the shipping process for you.
mhm.
And there's some deals. So like this watch, the cheapest that I can find it in the US is over 6,000. Retails, I think, almost 9,000. And this is a seller with like 99.6% positive feedback on 8,000 sales, selling it for 4,500 US.
Mm.
Box and papers, you know, um, almost perfect condition, really good high resolution pictures. I mean, actually not almost perfect, but it's like this kind of stuff. I don't know if you
Right.
can see that. Those are things that I mean, I would do that within a week for sure. This kind of thing.
Yeah.
So really good pictures to show the blemishes, and the blemishes are very minor. So the problem is when I try to buy it here, it says for high value bids, approval is required. Basically, looks like anything over about $2,800 or $3,000. They say that you have to be approved to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so my max is apparently 300,000 yen. And then when I request a bid limit increase, it says error because I already requested a bid increase. So I did that about 3 hours ago, and it said it'll do it within 2 hours if it's going to let me, and they'll email me. But it looks like it's not happening. So
Oh man, did you check your spam folder?
I'm foiled. Did I check? Let me stop sharing my screen and then go check my email. So otherwise, I would have bought that. Oh, it is in my spam folder.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, buy bid limit not increased. Unfortunately, our team reviewed the auction details. We cannot let you bid. We could not raise the limit.
I
wonder if I chose a payment method besides PayPal. Like if I put a credit card in, I wonder if it would let me, but I don't have buyer protection through my debit card.
Yeah, I wouldn't use a card you didn't have the buyer protection on, just in case.
Yeah. But anyway, it's a cool site. Buy. It's if we can go back to that, I'll share it again. I mean, it's not cool today, but if you search here, like I was searching for IW 377710 and something like that, it'll often pull up based on the reference number. It's not going to pull up if you put in like Omega Globe Master Annual Calendar, because they're all Japanese listings. And so none of them use those words. They use the Japanese equivalents. Or you can go to Google Translate and try to put what you're looking for into there and then grab the Japanese text and then search for that. That seems to work sometimes. Or if you find one listing that has stuff you want, you can take this stuff here, this text, plug it into Google Translate, pick parts of it, and then go back. It's kind of a fun thing to check out. There definitely seem to be some serious deals here, but I don't know how you get qualified to spend a lot of money. Until then, it's kind of like a tease, because once I see like I could have bought that watch here for $4,500, my drive to then buy it from some US dealer for $6,500 is poisoned a little bit.
Right. So so let's just review. So were you able to click on, or was that that button grayed out? I'm sorry.
I can click on it, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's just here I can let me go back to it. So here's a screen. I bookmarked this, right? So it's a search for the first part of the reference number, like the last digits determine the color, right? So it's got a couple different color variants here. This one for 4,356, no box and papers. The white dial with box and papers for a little bit more. If I go to this one, it says I can't bid because the max bidding amount has been exceeded. I don't know if that means that it's been bought already or what. But the other one, it says, win now for buyout price. But then, when I click on it, it says I need approval to spend more than 300,000 yen. And then when I request it, I get an email that says no sale. So Dan's bought through here though before. Beta is asking about customs fees. I bought a bunch of watches from overseas now. I've never been hit with a big customs. Like I get like $50 customs fees, $80 custom fees, but nothing that would make a deal like this, not a good deal. And then the shipping is like $10 for expedited shipping, I think. Was the deal. So the shipping is not much. The import duties have never been much in my experience. So Detroit Spartan's asking about tax liability. I mean, the price they're charging includes tax.
Right.
It says tax included, $45.21. So I'll keep looking at this site. Bai was started by Amin's wife.
To discourage it from making any further purchases. Ultimate long con. Yeah.
My wife likes this watch. She said I should do it.
It is nice. I love that annual calendar. It's just classic beauty. I think that's a watch that you could keep for a long time.
And then the other, can I segue here? So, or do you want to stand by?
No. Please segue away.
So Royal Jewelers, where I traded in my UN, and they're really nice people, nice store to walk around, this kind of stuff. So that's the other place I've been spending a lot of time looking at today. Not at any of these. It's sorted from highest price to low, but just at, what else could I go in there and look at? So, really looking at some kind of calendar watch, either not necessarily an annual calendar, but either an annual calendar or triple calendar or even a day and date watch, something with a little more than just a date. So there's some interesting things. I mean, this is not a calendar, but Rob, you like some of
I do.
this style GP?
Yeah,
This is the
this is a
infinity
beautiful
dial.
watch.
This one has the onyx dial.
Yeah. Ooh, how much is that?
It's
Yeah, it's pricey.
11.8. It's pricey.
Yeah.
They got a Frank Mueller calendar chronograph.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
But I just was looking at some of these IWCs. I mean, then it gets into how good a deal is it versus new, right? So this was sold by they're an AD for IWC. They sold this last year. Still has time on warranty. Complete set, but it's not that much off retail, right? 6,500 versus 5,250. So I'd probably want to just go new if it's that close.
Yeah.
But this is another one I'm looking at. Do you ever just keep looking at the local stores pre-owned section to see what they're getting in?
Well, I don't have any locals here that I can do that. I wish I did. That's why I kind of look at the toppers, look at the Crown and Calibers of the world, Del Rey even, to see what they have, and unfortunately that's my version of looking at locals. It's just
This is the
local to
other
my
local to me, 20 minutes away, but it's super high end. So I don't even remember how to sort from low to high there, but it even if you do it's like 10 watches and then you're into the stratosphere. But
oh man, look at that day date.
This one?
Yeah.
The Colin.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Bobby Legs Air King.
What did I have that listed for?
13. Another IWC. But
are these starting prices there, or do they negotiate, or?
I think they might negotiate. They got some. I remember when I was able to sort it starting at low prices. This was the lowest one, but I think they negotiate a little bit here. I actually have a lot of places near me that sell pre-owned. European Watch Company is on the same block as these guys.
Yeah,
and they're all pre-owned.
They're a little pricey. European Watch, right?
I think they build in.
They build in negotiation.
I think so. Yeah, I've been told that from people who shop there, and I think that's true too. They're pretty high end too, though.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Shreve. Shreve is like almost all super high end. Do you guys subscribe to any emails like to be told about the new arrivals at
Yeah,
places?
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, Toppers being one of them, right? I mean, even though I
Yeah.
know they drop at 12 o'clock on Fridays. I also get, Delray will send, although they don't seem to send as frequently or like on a timely. I feel like it's not like on Monday mornings I expect an email from Delray. It just seems like a little all over the place with them. That's
Mm,
been my experience. I don't know if that's any experience. I get emails and texts from Crown and Camel all the time.
mm.
Have
Um,
you been just a little too far apart from Delray, Rob?
yeah, just a little too far apart.
Yeah.
From no can do, no can do,
No can do.
no can do. Just a
No
little.
can do.
No, but European watch company definitely gets some really incredible pieces in. Another place I look, and if you don't mind, if
Yeah,
I'll
yeah, not at all.
just grab, is I'll look at Exquisite.
Yep.
Um, Now, they also, I think they pad the pricing here a little bit too for negotiation. That's why I kind of like Toppers. Toppers, I know I'm going to get the 10% off. I know they've probably figured that into the negotiation, but the pricing doesn't seem to be too outrageous anyway, even if you don't include that 10% off. Exquisite, sometimes it just feels like they're just way out there, right? And I guess that at that point you have to like email them and ask them if there's any room to negotiate. I mean, look, they got the a moon swatch here for $1,800. I mean, they're not really going to sell that for 1,800, I don't think. But I guess you never know. Um, so with here at first blush, there's really I never I typically don't see like really great deals. I think it's just like European Watch Company and like some other ones, they just pad the pricing a little bit because they know you're going to come in anyway, try and negotiate. Um, but I'll look here. I'll look here to see what grabs me. Um, I mean you have this Explorer 2 here for like 12.5, and that seems to be in a good price range, and you can make an offer. They do have a make an offer button, at least. Although I did find them they had about a month or two ago they had a new Sapphire sandwich. Not a new, I'm sorry, the new model of the Sapphire sandwich, a new version. Um, with the 3861, and they had it listed very close to um, MSRP, right? And it was only like a month or two old, and they really wouldn't negotiate much with it. And I know there was some ADs out there that were offering like around 10% for that, which would have dropped that price lower than their used price. So I think it's just your mileage might vary with Exquisite. Chaz, I think you've bought from Exquisite before, right?
I have. They've always been good to me. I've found they do their listed prices many times are. I think they're just kind of to get things started. You know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's a little extra layer. I really like the idea of just putting the price out there that they're going to sell it for, and you know, especially on the secondary market, you don't have to get in there and haggle. You know, I
Hmm.
like the. That's why I like toppers. It's just right out
Hmm.
there. It's you either take it or don't.
Yeah.
Um, it, you know, it saves you having to go through the trouble of sending an offer and
Hmm.
getting back the no can do, my friend,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
response.
Yeah.
But exquisite, good people, great service. I would highly recommend that they're an AD for many different models and good people.
Yeah. Scott's asking, have any of y'all tried to buy Rolex off gray market in person? Do they back down on their prices easier than online? I have never. Amin, have you bought Rolex on gray market or secondary market? I'm trying to.
I have.
Yeah. How was your experience with that? Were they negotiable?
Actually, I did it like sort of pre-hype year,
Okay.
so,
Okay.
um,
Okay.
so so it's not really applicable.
Kevin S. Exquisite has high list prices, but I heard they negotiate. Uh,
True.
Let's see here.
Exquisite. That big pilot they have for I got stuck on that big pilot for 8,000. Isn't that a great deal? I
Uh,
I don't see I haven't been shopping. I'm trying to find
Is that a
those.
43
It's a
or the?
46.
This is a
Is it? Oh
46.
yeah. Well, that is a. I think that's a
It's not the
fairly good
current
deal.
one. It's not the current version.
2009.
And the
So
reference is not correct. That's a movement number. That's not the reference number, that
yeah,
52110. So I don't even know how to look it up.
this watch is 13 years, almost 13 years old.
Yeah.
Big pilot. Right.
So we don't know if it has had any service or if it needs any service.
Yeah. I
Um,
just haven't seen a big pilot selling that cheap. Oh,
yeah.
here's one at Turno for 9 grand. Yeah.
Kevin S is saying not too much backing down on Rolex. Their margins are usually pretty thin on Rolex for most gray market guys, unless they have them priced way above market.
I think David SW seems to put a little margin in even on Rolex. The prices just
Yeah.
seem higher than everybody else.
hmm I mean, they have a good rep, right?
Yeah.
I think they probably can get away with trying to do that. I'm sure they leave room for negotiation. OC Watch Guy is another guy um, that I like to go to, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, he pads in some of the pricing, but I'm sure he's got some, or they got some room to negotiate. They like David Broker have like a cash price and then a credit card price, so it's different. But I know OC Watch Guy, at least to where I live, does not charge state tax, which is nice. But he's usually got a ton of Rolex. I've seen some good deals here. I mean, like, um, here he's got a Air King for 12,395. They've had this. I wonder if they still have it. Okay, no, they had a a, a pilot, a Zenith pilot, um, for like 3,800 for a while. It was very very tempting. Um, so this is not a bad price for a Rolex 2, Explorer 2, painted. I mean, polar dial. It is 30 years old though, but I mean, I'm seeing these in $11,000 to $12,000 range um, for the Polar. Detroit Spartan, I suggest getting to know someone like Roman or Wolven watches if you're looking for pre-owned. Scott's mentioning Bob's watches. Yeah, Bob's watches. They there's also some padding with those prices, for sure. Wolfgang saying 8K for a big pilot is not unheard of for older models.
If anybody knows IWC, it's Wolfie.
That's true. Let's look at OC Watch Guy here for IWC. Spitfire Bronze. Didn't this just come out?
I think that's fairly new.
I think this is a new watch. Here you go. I mean, you were talking. I think you were talking about IWC with
Yep.
maybe a day and date come. This is a
Yep. Yeah, that's one of the ones I'm looking at. It's a little lower than my local place.
the wire price.
Yep.
Warranty card dated 2016. Good looking watch. I mean,
Yep.
yeah, they're nice, man. They're
Mm.
really nice. Big Engineer chronograph.
Yep.
It's thick.
That's hefty.
That's hefty. Uh,
I like Amin's better, but that's
yeah,
still
me
not a
too.
bad watch.
Aqua timer.
I mean, that seems like a good deal for an Aqua timer.
Colin saying I'm gonna get that Spitfire chrono.
Which one is that? The one. The one. The
This one?
37th. The one you should. Oh, okay.
Is it this one?
I don't know.
Oh, this one right here, maybe.
Yeah.
41 millimeter. That's a pretty watch.
I like so many IWCs.
Yeah.
And they have so many ADs in my area. I was just thinking about this. In Boston, Watches of Switzerland is an IWC AD, Torno, Bucherer, Shreve, Royal Jewelers. That's 4. I think there's one more. I think there's at least 5 IWC ADs within 30 minutes of me.
The perpetual ceramic seems to be a good deal. This one? This is ceramic. Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. Look at that crown. And
my goodness.
juxtapose, I mean, like, a set against the black ceramic.
Yeah. For a perpetual calendar, that is a pretty solid deal.
Wow.
I wonder if it has Tom Cruise's signature on the back.
No, unfortunately not. That's a beaut. It's a big watch, 48 from 2012. Amin pretty good deal on the perpetual. Yep. Okay. IWC should come out with an integrated bracelet on Janur and ceramic for 10K.
They have an older model on Janur with a integrated all ceramic. It's discontinued, but you can still find them, and you can find them with some good dib deals too.
Yeah.
Who else? What else? Did we go Delray? Nope. That's not how you spell Delray.
Another place, Rob, I know.
Yeah.
Amin is that a Nashville watch company.
Yep.
There's some.
I was just looking at
there.
them. Nashville watches.
Yeah.
NashvilleWatch.com. Is that it?
They tend to have good Rolex pricing. If you want to go gray market on Rolex without haggling, I feel like their listing prices are pretty good. Like that Hulk for 26.5, that's that for box and papers. That's a good Hulk price for box and papers these days. They got the Eisenkiesel. Eisenkiesel. Yeah, for only 103.5.
Only 103.
It's a bargain.
Oh man, I love this watch.
That's beautiful.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I know they're high prices, but I think they're better than most places. I was struck by, if you go a little bit down, how they have a royal oak next to the overseas, and they're, or it might be up, but they're like the same price now. That must be down. Right
Right
there.
here.
Yeah. I mean, not exactly the same. It's black to blue, right? Um, but
Wow.
Check out that price difference between the
yeah,
black and the blue.
true. And then look at that
Crazy.
streamliner over there creeping up. I've
Mhm.
seen that for like close to 40 on some sites. We all could have got that for 20 when it came out.
Hmm.
Dip is saying Nashville is rude to deal with. Fed needs a decent burger so that he doesn't lowball the hell out of you. There's a whole lot to unpack with that statement. We saw those in person, unique, but not sure I'd buy.
I think by rude
Marcus,
he means they didn't accept his offer.
gotcha. Right,
Yeah.
right. Marcus saying the 2012 perpetual calendar will need service soon. That's the one thing about those, like servicing costs on those perpetual calendars are pretty steep, I would imagine, right? Any closer at the end, close to this hour to pulling the trigger on anything? I mean, like it seems like you were shut down by for
Yeah,
like.
I mean, I think probably the two watches that I am closest to are that IWC Pilot
Hmm.
Chrono, which if I were going to buy it, I'd probably buy it new in my AD. Um, I'm not even sure which AD because Torno I've bought from, and then Royal I've bought from now. So it's sort of like, which one do I want to? Torno has more brands, so it's kind of like to build history there. But Royal treated me better, so
Hmm.
I'll probably buy from them. Um, or the Globemaster annual calendar. And so now if I go look at buying that from a US place, I got to pay 2,000 more, but
Yeah,
it's still a good watch for that much. Then I'm getting close to maybe I should buy it new.
yeah,
Man, 4,500 was a no risk.
yeah. That's a good deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see
Um.
what I can get that on Chrono.
Yeah. Yeah. Pull it up.
Let me share. You guys can. So, Globe Master. 6950. This is from Japan, right? So this I could probably,
That's
that's probably the same the
that's
same
that's
thing.
probably the same one, right? And then I think Dan was saying that um, there's somebody who kind of acts like a third party here in the U.S. So that's probably
Let's see
the
if it
same
has the
watch.
scratches. Doesn't have the same pic. So it's a different listing,
Okay.
but its price is pretty good. And then the lowest price in the US is this one. Watchbox. So they might come down a little.
Yeah. Well, you may want to see if check them out on eBay, right?
So right off the bat, they got the same price here that they have on Chrono, right? And so
Yeah.
they'd at least be willing to come down off the Chrono fee, I
Hmm.
think.
You want to check them on eBay? I mean, they probably still have the same price on eBay.
Yeah. That's probably this,
That's
right?
them. That's them right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the only thing with them, they are gonna charge you tax. And eBay anyway, no matter what, I think in eBay, they're gonna charge you tax anyway. But Watchbox will not charge. They're not charged. They're gonna collect tax. I don't know. I mean, like the one from Japan on Chrono. I mean,
It's an option.
is there
Yeah.
a make offer? I mean, or suggest a price?
There is. Yeah. I like that Bai one better.
Yeah.
It's like a ton of positive feedback. Pictures are better. I might try going in with a credit card.
On Bai.
Mm. Yeah.
You wanna take it offline? And
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna do it. Is
okay.
IE legit? Yeah. Yeah. Little worried about putting a debit card into Bai.
For sure. I can tell you, I'm still tempted by that that 756 on Zen on Toppers. It's just I don't know. It's just kind of like want to not spend any money right now, but it's really tempting, especially for that 10% off. It's I think it's a good price, and it's a watch that I've kind of been interested in for a really long time. So it's tough. It's tough. Man, I don't know what I'm doing to myself here. Wolfgang, don't put debit card into anything. Steve is like quietly been saying do it like the whole night, you know? White Dial Sky Dweller is a nice annual calendar, just saying. Yeah, there's that, right? I mean, you're kind of on that, hopefully getting that call list, right? For that one
Someday.
Um,
I actually just put my debit into Bai, but you know how like the browser saves your debit and then you put the security code and it
yeah.
auto populates, but I didn't hit submit. So they don't have it, right? They don't get it unless you hit.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I hope not.
Kevin says Bobby is all over the map. 10% makes him weak in his knees. It's tough out there, fellas. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, Nilo. I mean, I want the easy M13. I mean, like this is why it's just not easy, man. It's not easy M. Um. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna think about it tonight, and if it's there tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just don't know. Just don't want. I don't know what I'm gonna do myself. Chaz, help me here. Is anything you've seen that got you close?
The thing that tempts me most right now is still the Longines Zulu time. I think if I wait a little while, I'll get a pretty good discount on it. I'm just not in a hurry. It's not, not going anywhere. It's not limited. It's still among the watches I've seen come around lately. It's the one that interests me the most. So that's kind of what I'm looking towards.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of watches I'd be glad to have, but
yeah,
as far as what I'm actually wanting to buy, that's probably it.
Yeah. Be Dev, you're not making it easier. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of hoping to, I don't know, man. Hope I didn't give you too many you guys too much of the impression that I was definitely. It's just it's just every Friday I do this to myself. I see like what's out there, and I just it's so tempting. It's just so bad. It's so bad. This is why I wanted to not look at anything today.
But that doesn't
Um,
work, does it?
no, it doesn't. It doesn't. You know. Um,
The one more I was looking at is this Zenith El Primero. What is it? Zenith Type 20 annual calendar. Seen this? These prices seem pretty good. Like this one is $69.50 at the watch box, on its way there. It's massive, 48 millimeters, but it's got the El Primero chronograph and Oxlin annual calendar. Very reliable, very serviceable annual calendar.
I think I got to tell you that I think the thing that I don't, and I don't want to rain on your parade there, but the two registers there, like touching or one being on top of each other like that. Like I know
Over here?
yeah, uh, I know some of the smaller El Primeros, they kind of overlap a little bit, and I'm for some reason I'm okay with that. Here, I don't know. It's just it
Oh,
throws me
these
off a little
two.
bit.
These
Yeah,
two.
these two.
I
Yeah,
gotcha.
there's
Yeah.
something about that just doesn't work well. I mean, look, I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm the
No, it's I hear you. I'm more like I like that they put the day and the month right next to each other, though that's a little hard to find
mhm.
on annual calendars. But I hear you about the registers. I don't mind it. I like the style balance. Zenith also makes a one called a Captain Windsor with the exact same movement, but not a giant pilot. But it's pretty ugly. This one.
Oh yeah.
This one. I just don't like the way it looks, but I do like the complication and the movement. They made it in a bunch of different ugly configurations and colors. Fume ugly, simple gold ugly, stamped ugly.
Yeah.
Great prices on these. I saw one for like 3,000 something with a beautiful case back. The El Primero with the annual calendar built on it. It's just, you can see how everything works. It's really, really beautiful. But I don't like the way they look.
Yeah.
Wolfgang says, I'll show you ugly, not ugly.
Well, I don't know, guys. It's gonna
That's
be
all I got.
it's gonna be a sleepless night, I think, on tonight for me. Although I told my guy this week down my tutor guy that to take me off the list of the Pro Black Bay Pro but put me on the root beer
Oh,
on a brown strap.
interesting.
So yeah. So I kind of have that to look forward to. Um, I don't know. It's tough. Anyway, Amin, again, great review on the kettlers,
Thank you.
kettlers, and hopefully we'll see some more soon. Chaz, thanks for the support there.
Hey, great to be on with you. Wish everybody a great holiday weekend, and
Yeah.
I do need to say that I'm here sponsored by Amin Cell Straps.
Yeah.
We've got our spring special #kosher at 20% off.
Yeah.
So
That's a good deal.
It's a good deal. So don't
That's a
forget
good
to
deal on
check
those
it out.
straps. If you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
want to take a look at them.
Yep.
Happy Easter. Happy
Happy
Passover.
happy Passover. And if something happens between tonight and tomorrow, I'll let you guys know what I
All
do.
right.
But take care, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Good
See you
night.
guys.
See you, fellas.